starters. Leading off, a senior, number 15, Lindsay Lippert. Batting second, a junior, number 8, playing center flex position, IHSA. Batting third, number 9, a junior, Mickey Fasano, playing second base. Batting fourth, a senior, number 3, playing shortstop, Kelsey Irvin. Batting fifth, a senior, number 23, playing third base, Zaya. Batting sixth, a junior, number 7, playing first base, Taylor Schmidt. Batting seventh, a junior, number 24, playing left field, Nina Akadora. Batting eighth, a junior, number 21, Kylan Chapman. Batting ninth, a senior, number 10, playing right field, Shannon Kessa. With the remaining team members of LaSalle, Peru, please join their teammates on the field. For the home team, the Indians of Marengo, who enter the game with a record of 32 wins and 9 losses. Please meet head coach Dwayne Nance, who has a career record of 237 wins and 88 losses over 9 years. Assistant Mike Rotabush. Assistant coach Shelly Kaminga. Assistant coach Randy Voss. Assistant coach Wayne Montgomery. Assistant coach Al Simmons. Assistant coach Matt Langton. Assistant coach Devin Maney. Assistant coach Marcy Bean. Assistant coach John Dumovich. Okay, the starters for today's Marengo team. A senior, number 1. No. Senior, number 6, playing second base, Laura Bruno. Batting second, a junior, number 1, playing right field, Reed Karsten. Batting third, a sophomore, number 7, playing third base, Stephanie Cartwright. Batting fourth, senior, number 8, pitching, Chloe Montgomery. Batting fifth, freshman, number 11, playing first base, Abby Kissick. left field, Megan Zimmerow. Playing shortstop and the flex, a sophomore, number 3, Shay Karsten. Will the remaining team members from Marengo please join their teammates on the field? Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to stand and face the colors as Alice Hefner-Taylor sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please have a handshake. Handshake. As the players and coaches wish each other good luck on the field, the IHSA Board of Directors and member schools expect and promote sportsmanship by all athletes, coaches, students, parents, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Do what's right.
And welcome back to the Eastside Center. A state championship will be crowned in Class 3A. The LaSalle Peru Lady Cavaliers and the Marengo Indians, both playing in softball program's history. First ever state title games. LaSalle Peru won yesterday in the semifinals, defeating Glenbard South 7-5. LP trailed 2-0. LaSalle Peru tied the game in the top of the fourth inning. Glenbard South took a 4-2 lead in that frame, but then LaSalle Peru adding a run and 4 runs in the fifth and sixth innings to win 7-5. In the other semifinal, Marengo, throwing a one-hitter by pitcher Chloe Montgomery, took a no-hitter into the seventh inning. 6 1/3 innings of no-hit ball for Chloe Montgomery, blanking Marengo in the complete game shutout 7-0. That's Chloe Montgomery warming up, as the Indians will be the home team. Won via the coin flip on Thursday. Marengo 32-9 on the season. LP out of LaSalle Peru 25-6 coming into this state championship game in Class 3A. The teams have 4 common opponents: Oak Forest, Sycamore, Huntley, and Freeport this season. LP downed Oak Forest in the Super Sectional, winning 1-0, and Marengo lost a 1-0 game to Oak Forest earlier in the season. LP beat Sycamore 13-3. Marengo swept Sycamore in the regular season, beating Sycamore 14-3, and then the other game, I should say, came to the Supers, a 5-4 victory, as the Lady Cavaliers will lead off with Lindsay Lippert, the center fielder. She'll be followed in the order by Allie Smith, the pitcher, and second baseman Mickey Facino. Lippert, Smith, Facino leading off the game for the Lady Cavaliers. LaSalle Peru brought a bevy of fan support, complete with vuvuzelas here at Eastside Center. First pitch from Chloe Montgomery. It's taken outside for ball 1. Umpires for the game today: Tim Alonzo behind home plate as Lippert hits that over to shortstop, and the throw is up high and comes down on the bag. What a play made by Marengo first baseman Abby Kissick. The high throw from shortstop Shay Karsten comes down on that first base bag for the first out. 1 away, and the pitcher Allie Smith at bat. First pitch, outside corner, a called strike on Allie Smith. 5'9" junior, starting pitcher for the Lady Cavaliers. The 0-1 pitch from Montgomery. Misses the inside corner, bring it 1-1. LaSalle Peru won 7-5 yesterday in the semifinals, beating Glenbard South, who earlier claimed third place. Swing and a miss by Smith brings it to 1-2. One away here in the first inning. 1-2 count. The pitch from Montgomery to Allie Smith. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away. Mickey Facino, the second baseman, steps to the plate for the LaSalle Peru Lady Cavaliers. LP making their first state finals appearance in softball. First pitch, a ball. It's 1-0 on Mickey Facino. Facino yesterday was 1 for 4 with a run and an RBI. Here's the 1-0 from Chloe Montgomery. Swing on, jam back to the circle. Montgomery fields it, and the throw is made. It's a 1-2-3 first inning in the Class 3A state championship game. Marengo and LaSalle Peru from the East Side Center at East Peoria. Welcome back to Eastside Center. Bottom of the first inning we go. LaSalle Peru went down 1-2-3 in the first inning. Lauren Raudebusch leads off the first for Marengo, the second baseman. The Marengo Indians dug out down the third base line, making their second trip to the state finals, but playing in the program's first ever state title game. Marengo finished fourth back in 2008, falling to Glenbard South 3 years ago. Final warm-up toss by Allie Smith coming up here is Raudebusch, the second baseman, headed to Flagler University, a D2 school in Florida. Raudebusch hitting .519 entering the state tournament. Went 0 for 3 yesterday with a run and a walk. The final warm-up throw toss down to second base, and Raudebusch steps to the plate. Raudebusch had 70 hits in 135 at-bats this season. 5'4" senior, bats left, throws right. Allie Smith looks to deliver. Yesterday, Allie Smith, the complete game victory, allowing 5 hits, 5 runs. However, only one of those runs was earned in yesterday's 7-5 win over Glenbard South. Here's the first pitch to Raudebusch. Misses up high, ball 1. A 1-0 count on Lauren Raudebusch. Marengo comes in 32-9. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Allie Smith. Chops it foul down the third base line and just bounces foul. Dwayne Nance, head coach of the Indians, down in that third base coaching box. He's been at Marengo since 2007. Coached at Paxton Buckley Loda over the Champaign area from 2002 to 2005. A 1-1 count on Lauren Raudebusch. The pitch from Allie Smith. Bunt laid down, back to the circle. Smith fields it, 1-3. Ground out on the bunt attempt by Raudebusch. One away, Reed Karsten, the right fielder. Jersey number 1, the right fielder. Karsten, a 5'6" junior. 1 for 4 yesterday.
Nice and level swing, Reed. Come on, kids.
Here's Allie Smith's first pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. An 0-1 count on Karsten. The pitch from Allie Smith. This is up high, 1-1. 1-1 on Karsten. 1 away here in the first inning, 0-0. LaSalle Peru went down 1-2-3. The top half of this inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Allie Smith. This is up high for ball 2. A 2-1 count on the right fielder, Reed Karsten. Stephanie Cartwright, the third baseman, on deck for Marengo. Marengo up north in McHenry County. Allie Smith's 2-1 pitch. Lays down a bunt down the first base line, fielded by the first baseman, and the 3-4 put out is made. And with 2 away, Stephanie Cartwright, the third baseman, steps to the plate for the Indians. Cartwright had a nice game yesterday. 2 for 3, 2 runs, 2 RBI. Hit a 2-run single in the second inning. First pitch, swung on and missed. 7-5 win for LaSalle, Peru yesterday, defeating Glenbard South. That game lasted 1 hour, 54 minutes. Here's the 0-1 coming up from Allie Smith to Stephanie Cartwright. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Marengo won 7-0 over Civic Memorial. A game lasting an hour, 28 minutes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch by Allie Smith, and that one is lined foul down the third base line. Tim Alonzo, our home plate umpire, he was also behind the dish in that semifinal between Marengo and Civic Memorial. Tim Alonzo from Carbon Cliff. Carbon Cliff near the Quad Cities. 0-2 count on Stephanie Cartwright. Here's the 0-2 from Allie Smith. Swung on, lined it to the shortstop, and the throw is made by Kelsey Turgeon for the third out of the inning. Both teams go 1-2-3 in the first. It's 0-0 heading to the second in the Class 3A state championship game from Eastside Center. Welcome back to Eastside Center. Marengo fans down in center field. Here in East Peoria, 0-0 game in the Class 3A state championship game. LaSalle, Peru, and Marengo. Kelsey Turgeon, the shortstop, steps to the plate for the Lady Cavaliers. Jenny Leo and Taylor Schmidt also batting this frame. The 4-5-6 hitters for LP. First pitch to Turgeon, fouled back into the fence. Turgeon, a 5'5" senior, headed to Illinois State University to play softball. 0-1 count. And the pitch by Chloe Montgomery. That's a called strike. 0-2. Montgomery took a no-hitter into the 7th inning yesterday. 6 1/3 innings of no-hit ball. Here's the 0-2 from Montgomery. Swung on. Turgeon's hit into right field is back to the wall. Turgeon will have an extra base hit. She stops at second with a stand-up double. Double for Turgeon. Back to the center field wall. Lead-off hit of the second inning for senior Kelsey Turgeon, and Jenny Leo, the third baseman, steps to the plate. Jenny Leo, the batter for LP. She hit a 3-run home run in the 6th inning that broke a 4-4 tie. Gave LP a 7-4 lead. They held on to win 7-5 yesterday. Here's the first pitch from Chloe Montgomery. Swung on and missed by Leo. Leo was 2 for 3 in the semifinals. A run, 3 RBI, and a walk. She's behind 0-1. The Chloe Montgomery pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Leo also a 5th inning single in the super sectionals. Sacrificed to second. And then drove in by an RBI double by Tylen Chapman for the game's only run, a 1-0 win over Oak Forest. The 0-2 pitch. Chopped back to the circle. Montgomery will throw to first, and that moves the runner Turgeon over to third. And brings up Taylor Schmidt with 1 away in the second inning. Schmidt, the first baseman. Kelsey Turgeon advances to third. Line ground out by Leo. Schmidt, a right-hander. First pitch taken up high for ball 1. 1-0 on Taylor. Schmidt walked and went 0 for 3 yesterday. Here's Montgomery's 1-0 pitch. That one's a called strike, and it's 1-1 on Taylor Schmidt. Schmidt is the daughter of head coach Mike Schmidt. And the 1-1 from Montgomery up high, misses to bring it 2-1. Taylor also cousins with teammates Tylen Chapman and Carly Spelich. 2-1 count on Taylor Schmidt. The pitch from Chloe Montgomery. Drops in the strike zone to bring the count 2-2. 2-2 count, 1 out. There's head coach Mike Schmidt. Spelled the same way as former Phillies great. That's hit over to short, and the put out is made by Shea Karsten for the second out of the inning. Nina Bassador is the batter. Bassador, a 5'6" junior, left fielder for the LaSalle Peru Lady Cavaliers. 2 outs, second inning. Runner on third is Kelsey Turgeon. Led off the inning with a double. Time called, and Bassador takes a couple swings. Bassador was 3 for 3 yesterday, a run and an RBI, also reached after getting hit. Here's the first pitch to Bassador. Outside, it's 1-0. One-0 count on Nina Bassador. The Chloe Montgomery pitch is popped up, back to Chloe Montgomery. 1 hit in the second inning, but stranded at third was Kelsey Turgeon. At 0-0 heading to the bottom of the second. Marengo and LaSalle Peru battling for the Class 3A state championship. Welcome back to Eastside Center, bottom of the second inning. Marengo and LaSalle Peru scoreless. It'll be the 4, 5, 6 hitters for Marengo: Chloe Montgomery, Abby Kissick, and Larissa Pfeiffer. Montgomery was 3 for 3 yesterday with 2 runs batted in. Allie Smith to Chloe Montgomery leading off the bottom of the second. First pitch to Smith. That hits that outside corner for strike one. 0-1 count on Chloe Montgomery.
Hit it that way.
Much cooler conditions today here in East Peoria. 70 degrees at game time, overcast skies. The 0-1 pitch is called strike 2. And Montgomery behind. Pitcher Allie Smith. Have a slight breeze here at Eastside Center as the 0-2 pitch on the way from Allie Smith. Just misses outside. 1-2. He's only reaching into the mid-70s today. And here's the 1-2 pitch from Smith to Montgomery. Fouls that one out of play. A 1-2 count on Chloe Montgomery. Entered the state finals hitting .420 with 4 home runs and 36 RBI. 1-2 pitch on the way from Allie Smith to Chloe Montgomery. The delivery, down low, misses, 2-2. Two and 2 count on Montgomery. And the 2-2 from Smith to Montgomery. Swung on a high hit ball into left field. That one will be tracked down, and the catch is made by LaSalle Peru left fielder Nina Bassador. One away, in the batter, Abby Kissick. Kissick came in hitting .360. 0 for 3 yesterday. Kissick, just a freshman for Coach Dwayne Nance and the Marengo Indians. With 1 out, first pitch is chopped back to the circle. Smith fields it, and the throw to first is good. 1-3 ground out. Sets down the second straight batter, the Marengo Indians. Larissa Pfeiffer, the DP, batting for the Indians. Larissa Pfeiffer 0 for 3 yesterday. Awaits the first pitch from Smith and cracks that one foul down the third base line. Bottom of the second inning, 0-0. Only 1 hit combined by the two teams. That was a double by Kelsey Turgeon, the top of this second inning. Here's Allie Smith's 0-1 pitch. She misses outside to bring it 1-1. 1-1 count on Larissa Pfeiffer with 2 outs. pop out to left field by Montgomery, and a 1-3 ground out by Kissick. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one's popped up, fouled back into the fence. And it's a 1-2 count on Pfeiffer. She reaches. Alyssa Grudy would bat. The center fielder is on deck. A 1-2 count on Pfeiffer. And Allie Smith's 1-2 pitch down in the dirt. Bounces into the glove of her battery mate, Tylen Chapman. And it's a 2-2 on Larissa Pfeiffer. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Allie Smith's pitch. Swung on, hit into left field. That's going to drop for a hit. And a single for Larissa Pfeiffer. First hit for the Marengo Indians. And Alyssa Grudy, the center fielder. Alyssa Grudy hit a solo home run in the 3rd inning yesterday, and a 7-0 win over Civic Memorial. First pitch, high and inside. Ball 1.
Make her bring it down to you, Wes.
Grudy finished 2 for 3 yesterday. Here's Allie Smith's 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 1. It's 1-1 on Grudy, 2 for 3 with 2 runs and a run batted in. 1-1 count on Grudy. Runner on first is Pfeiffer. She singled. The 1-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. One, 2 count on Alyssa Grudy.
Oh, Wes, put it in play now.
Allie Smith ready to fire the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Ends the 2nd inning. 0-0. 1 hit for the Marengo Indians. We head to the 3rd, the IHSA Class 3A State Championship game. Welcome back to Eastside Center. We head into the 3rd inning. LaSalle, Peru, and Marengo scoreless in the state championship game. Tylen Chapman, Shannon Cassip, and Lindsay Lippert will bat here in the 3rd for LaSalle, Peru, the 8-9-1 hitters. Tylen Chapman, the catcher, steps up. She was 0 for 2. And yesterday's semifinal win. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, hit into center field, and Tylen Chapman is going to round first. She's going to try to stretch this into a double, and she is in with a stand-up double. Tylen Chapman with the second Lady Cavaliers hit. Both have been doubles. Turgeon in the 2nd inning led off the inning with a double. Shannon Cassip, the right fielder. Shannon went 2 for 4 yesterday with a run and an RBI, a single and a double for Cassip yesterday. Here's the first pitch, showing a bunt. Misses the plate, 1-0. Cassip out in right field for LaSalle Peru, a 5'3" senior. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That pitch misses to bring it 2-0. Cassip will play at Carl Sandburg College in Galesburg next season. Her older sister Lacey Cassip just finished up her 2 years as that's bunted into the glove of third baseman Stephanie Cartwright for the first out of the inning. Catch made by Cartwright for out number 1. Brings up Lindsay Lippert. Lippert out in center field. She grounded out to short in the 1st inning. Leading off today's game, here's the first pitch. That one just misses outside for ball 1. Lippert will join Cassip at Carl Sandburg College next year. And the 1-0 pitch.
There you go.
Hit over to second, and the throw is made. That moves the runner Tylen Chapman to 3rd. It's a 4-3 ground out for Lindsay Lippert. Play made there by second baseman Lauren Roundabush. Allie Smith, the pitcher.
Be ready, Shay. Come on, Cloud.
Smith struck out in the 1st inning. 2 outs. Smith pops that one up into the infield, and the catch made by Cartwright, the third baseman. That ends the top of the third. It's 0-0 in the state championship game in Class 3A at East Peoria's East Side Center.
LaSalle Peru, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and one left on base.
Welcome back to East Side Center. LaSalle Peru and Marengo scoreless. Marengo Indians fans making the trip down from McHenry County. Just 1 hit against Allie Smith. They'll bring up their 8-9 hitters, 8-9 hitters here in the third. That's Taylor Carlson, Megan Semro, and Lauren Raudebush. Carlson steps up. She was 0 for 2 yesterday in the semifinals. Allie Smith's first pitch to Carlson. It's a called strike. It's 0-1 against Carlson, who entered the state finals hitting .276, also a freshman on this Marengo roster. The 0-1 bunts it down foul, 0-2. 0-2 count on Taylor Carlson. 7 doubles and a triple this year. 5'6" freshman. The 0-2 on the way from Allie Smith. Misses outside, 1-2 count. LaSalle Peru claiming their first ever sectional championship this season. The 1-2 pitch from Allie Smith. Jams her inside, and it's fielded by the second baseman, and the play is made 4-3. Mickey Facino making that play in the field for the Lady Cavaliers. Left fielder Megan Semro steps up, a 5'6" sophomore, with 1 out in the third inning. 0-0. Semro 2 for 3 and a run scored yesterday. Here's the first pitch by Smith. Swung on and missed. Semro also pitched in 2 innings this year for Marengo. 4 strikeouts in those 2 innings. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, hit to short. Turgeon makes the play. Throw to first in time for the 6-3 ground out. That'll bring up leadoff hitter Lauren Raudebush. Two outs here in the third inning. Kelsey Turgeon, shortstop, headed to ISU. Here's the first pitch to Raudebush. Back in the fence. 0-1. Oh, and 1 count on Lauren Raudebush. 5'19", entering the state finals. 0 for 3 in a run and a walk yesterday. That pitch misses outside, 1-1. Lauren grounded out to the pitcher in the first inning. Allie Smith fires the 1-1. This is inside. 2-1 count on Lauren Raudebush. 15 doubles and 2 triples this year. Hit 2 home runs and drove in 37 runs. Here's the 2-1 from Smith. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 4 common opponents for the teams: Oak Forest, Sycamore, Huntley, and Freeport. Oak Forest fell to LP in the Super Sectionals 1-0. Marengo lost to Oak Forest by that same score, 1-0. It's a 2-2 pitch coming up by Allie Smith to Raudebush. Drops down low for ball 3-2, a full count on the second baseman, Lauren Raudebush. LP beat Sycamore 13-3. Marengo won 14-3 in the regular season, and then slipped past Sycamore 5-4 in the Supers. The full count pitch drops down for a ball and walks Raudebush. Reed Karsten, the right fielder, steps to the plate. She grounded out to first in the first inning. Bottom of the third, a 2 outs, 0-0 game between LaSalle Peru and Marengo for a Class 3A state championship. First pitch from Smith to Karsten. Swung on and missed, strike 1. LP beat Huntley 4-1. Marengo won that game 6-4 this year. LaSalle Peru shut out Freeport 5-0. Marengo lost early to Freeport 4-2, but then swept them 2 weeks later 19-0 and 11-1. That slapped hit over to second and tripping up, safe on an infield single by Reed Karsten. See that play again. As the ball comes off of Reed Karsten's bat, slaps it. And just a little stutter step by Mickey Facino, can't get in time to make the throw. Raudebush to second, Karsten on the infield single. At first, Stephanie Cartwright the batter. Two hits for Marengo in this game. First pitch a strike against third baseman Stephanie Cartwright. An 0-1 count with 2 outs in the bottom of the third, 0-0. Allie Smith readies the 0-1 pitch. Slaps that one foul down the left field line, well out of play, 0-2. Cartwright grounded out in the first inning. 2 away here in the third. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up in the air, and the catch is dropped by the third baseman. And E5, Jenny Leo had the track on it in the infield and just dropped it, and everyone is safe from Marengo. Here it is again, just a lazy pop fly in the infield. Leo comes in and drops it. And the runners are safe for the Indians. That brings up Chloe Montgomery. With the bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the third inning. Here's the first pitch from Smith to Montgomery. Swung on over to Leo at third. She makes the throw in time. And it's a 5-3 putout. And the Marengo Indians strand the bases loaded. Here in the third, it's scoreless between LaSalle Peru and Marengo in the Class 3A state title game. Welcome back to Eastside Center. LaSalle, Peru, and Marengo scoreless as we head to the fourth inning. It'll be the 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Lady Cavaliers. Mickey Facino, Kelsey Turgeon, and Jenny Leo. Facino, the second baseman, grounded out to the pitcher in the first.
Oh, good location now, kid. Come on.
Facino went 1 for 4 in the semis yesterday with a run and RBI. First pitch misses the strike zone, a 1-0 count. A 1-0 pitch. This is down low, 2-0 count on Facino. LP went 7-2 this year in games that were decided by 2 runs or less. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Called strike, down the middle, 2-1. Mike Schmidt in his first year as head coach of the LaSalle Peru Lady Cavaliers. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, that's hit into left field, making a track on it. Marengo left fielder Megan Semro for the first out of the inning. Brings up Kelsey Turgeon. Turgeon hitting .389 this year, went 1 for 3 yesterday with a run and also a walk. Her younger sister Abby Turgeon, also a member of the Lady Cavaliers. Turgeon rips that one foul down the left field line. Catch is made by a fan in the Marengo section next to the dugout. Turgeon hit a double in her second inning at bat. 0-1 count on Kelsey Turgeon. 1 away, fourth inning, 0-0. The 0-1 pitch. Misses the strike zone to bring the count 1-1. The 1-1 count on Kelsey Turgeon. Montgomery's delivery. Swung on, popped up into the infield, and the catch is made by shortstop Shea Karsten. Jenny Leo. 0-0 here in the fourth inning. 2 outs for the Lady Cavaliers. The third baseman, Jenny Leo, the batter. Leo grounded out to the pitcher in her first at bat, pops that one up, and coming in, Montgomery makes the grab. And it's a 1-2-3 fourth. The Lady Cavaliers. We head to the bottom of the fourth, still scoreless. Marengo and LaSalle, Peru in the Class 3A state championship game.
are your home for IHSA.
Welcome back to Eastside Center, where Marengo and LaSalle, Peru are scoreless. Heading into the bottom of the fourth inning. LaSalle, Peru bringing a large contingent of fans. Marengo bringing a large contingent of fans. LaSalle, Peru, as they came onto the field before warm-ups, were guided by the fans. Some students who were out in right field behind the fence, complete with some vuvuzelas, made famous by the World Cup soccer a couple years ago. Here's the first pitch to fourth inning leadoff hitter Abby Kissick, the first baseman. Kissick grounded out to the pitcher in the second inning. Allie Smith's 0-1, swung on and missed. Kissick was 0 for 3 yesterday. An 0-2 count on Kissick. Allie Smith's 0-2, drops down for a ball, 1-2. Kissick, Pfeiffer, and Grudy, the batters this inning, the 5, 6, 7 hitters. Here's Allie Smith's 1-2. Bunts that one foul back into the fence. Still a 1-2 count on Abby Kissick. One and 2 count on Abby Kissick. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Abby Kissick sat down. The second strikeout for Allie Smith. And 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Brings up Larissa Pfeiffer, the DP. She's 1 for 1 today. Hit a single in the second. Pfeiffer went 0 for 3 yesterday. Here's the first pitch. This is up high for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way for Allie Smith. And this is up high for a 2-0 count. Marengo 32-9 this season. Losses to Cary Grove, Elk Grove, Oak Forest. The 2-0 pitch is fouled back, 2-1. Also lost to Burlington Central and Glenbard South, Freeport, Normal U-High, Morrison, and Prairie. Here's the 2-1 from Allie Smith. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Marengo started the season 3-4. 2-2 pitch on the way from Smith. Swung on, hit into the infield, and the putout is made by LaSalle Peru third baseman Jenny Leo, making sure she made the grab this time. And an E5 in the last frame. Closed that glove a little early. And the second out of the inning is made by third baseman Jenny Leo.
Give it a ride. Watch it change.
First pitch misses to bring it 1-0 on Alyssa Grudy. Grudy struck out in the second inning, so 1-0 count. Smith's pitch, swung on and missed, evens it up 1-1. Each team with 2 hits in today's game. Marengo's hits came from Reed Karsten in the third inning and Larissa Pfeiffer in the second inning. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. So 1-2 count on center fielder Alyssa Grudy with 2 outs at the bottom of the 4th. Allie Smith's pitch swung on and fouled out of play down the right field line. Still a 1-2 count on Grudy. You see some fans out on the right field foul lines.
Go left.
1-2 count on Alyssa Grudy. Allie Smith's pitch swung on and fouled out of play.
Hang in there.
Still a 1-2 count on Grudy.
Nice and level.
2 outs in this 4th inning. Abby Kissick was struck out and Larissa Pfeiffer popped out to 3rd. Here's the 1-2. This is outside. 2-2 on Grudy. 2-2 count
Hit it that way.
on Alyssa Grudy. Allie Smith readies the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed strike 3. 3rd strikeout for LaSalle Peru's Allie Smith, and it's still scoreless through 4 innings. 0-0. The Class 3A state championship game, LaSalle Peru and Marengo. Welcome back to Eastside Center. After 4 innings, it's still 0-0. LaSalle, Peru, and Marengo battling for a state championship in Class 3A. The Lady Cavaliers of LaSalle, Peru bat here in the top of the 5th inning. Taylor Schmidt, Nita Bassador, and Tylen Chapman. The 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Lady Cavaliers, 25-6 on the season. Ball 1 to Taylor Schmidt. Popped out to short in her last at bat.
Nice catch.
That's a called strike, 1-1.
It's hurt.
1-1 pitch by Chloe Montgomery.
Nice change again.
Called strike 2. It's that inside corner.
Ball way ahead. 1-2 catch. Come on.
1-2 on Taylor Schmidt. Montgomery's pitch. Swung on, hit right into center field, and that's going to be a base hit for Taylor Schmidt. Schmidt with a single brings up Nita Bassador, the left fielder. Bassador, a 5'6" junior. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner for Taylor Schmidt. The pinch runner will be number 4, Erica Lawless. So Lawless in for Schmidt as the pinch runner. Top of the 5th inning, Nita Bassador steps to the plate. Bassador 0 for 1, popped out in the 2nd inning. Montgomery deals the first pitch, lays down a bunt in front of the plate, fielded by the 3rd baseman, throw to first, and that sacrifices Lawless to 2nd. Sac bunt for Bassador. Lays down the bunt, and a nice play by 3rd baseman Stephanie Cartwright to come in, field the bunt, make the throw for the first out of the 5th inning. The batter, Tylen Chapman, the catcher, hit a double in the 3rd. Chapman 0 for 2 yesterday. First pitch. This is outside. It's 1-0. 1-0 count on Chapman. Runner on 2nd, Erica Lawless. 1 away in the 5th. Swung on, high hit into center field, and that ball will be caught. Lawless stays at 2nd. Center fielder Alyssa Grudy with the catch. And brings up Shannon Cassup. Cassup out in right field. Popped out to 3rd base in the 3rd inning. 2 outs, top of the 5th. 0-0 between LaSalle, Peru, and Marengo. Time called.
Good location, Chloe.
And Montgomery fires the pitch. Misses. 1-0. Cassup had a single and a double yesterday. And the 1-0 for Montgomery. Swung on. That's going to be caught by the shortstop, Shea Karsten, with the catch from short all the way out into left field. Shea Karsten making a great catch to end the top of the 5th. See that play again off the bat of Shannon Cassup. Shea Karsten running backwards and makes the grab into left field. And we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. 0-0 Marengo and LaSalle Peru in the state championship game. Welcome back to Eastside Center. The Marengo Indians and the LaSalle Peru Lady Cavaliers playing for a Class 3A state championship. 0-0 now in the bottom of the 5th. It'll be the 8-9-1 hitters for Marengo. Taylor Carlson, Megan Semro, and Lauren Roundabush. Allie Smith prepares the first pitch for Taylor Carlson. Swung on and missed, strike 1. An 0-1 count on Carlson, who grounded out to second in the 3rd inning. Smith's 0-1 pitch. Jams it foul. Back into the fence, it's 0-2. An 0-2 count on Taylor Carlson. The pitch down to the dirt, 1-2. Talked about LaSalle Peru winning 7 of their 9 games by 2 runs or less. Marengo has won 22 games by 7 or more runs. Here's the 1-2. That one swung on, popped up into foul territory, and the catch is made by LaSalle Peru first baseman Taylor Schmidt. And the batter, Megan Semro, the left fielder, with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Schmidt's catch out in foul territory down the first base line here at Eastside Center. Next to the LaSalle Peru fan section behind the Cavaliers dugout. First pitch to Megan Semro is a called strike, 0-1. Marengo 5-4 in games of 2 runs or less. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Scoreless in the bottom of the 5th. 0-2 with 1 out on Megan Semro, the left fielder. The Allie Smith pitch, swung on, fouled back into the fence. Still 0-2 on Megan Semro. With 1 out. Lauren Roundabush is on deck. Here's the 0-2 from Smith. Up high, misses to bring it 1-2. Semro grounded out to shortstop in her last at bat. Semro steps back in, facing a 1-2 by Allie Smith. Pitch by Smith. Misses outside to bring it 2-2. And the 2-2 by Allie Smith to Megan Semro. Swung on, fouled back into the fence, still 2-2. Semro was 2 for 3 yesterday with a run scored. And Marengo's 7-0 win over Civic Memorial. Civic Memorial took 4th place, falling to Glenbard South earlier today in the 3rd place game. Here comes the 2-2 by Allie Smith. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Second out of the inning. And the 4th strikeout by LaSalle Peru pitcher Allie Smith. Brings up Lauren Roundabush, the second baseman. Roundabush grounded out to the pitcher in the 1st inning, walked in the 3rd.
Come on, Lauren, give it a ride there, kid.
first pitch from Smith to Roundabush. Swung on and fouled out of play down the left field line. An 0-1 count on Lauren Roundabush. Pitch by Allie Smith, down low, ball one, evens the count. 1-1 on Lauren Roundabush. 0 for 3 with a run and a walk yesterday. 0 for 1 with a walk today. The 1-1 pitch by Allie Smith. Swung on, that's lined into right field, and Roundabush reaches on a base hit. That'll bring up Reed Karsten. Third hit for the Marengo Indians today. Each team with 3 hits in a scoreless game. 2 outs and Reed Karsten, the right fielder, at bat. Karsten grounded out to first base in the first inning, singled in the third. First pitch, swung on, popped up, and that will be made by Taylor Schmidt for the third out of the inning. LaSalle Peru Lady Cavaliers, the Marengo Indians still scoreless as we head to the 6th inning in the Class 3A state championship game from Eastside Center. And welcome back to Eastside Center, the LaSalle Peru Lady Cavaliers and the Marengo Indians. Chloe Montgomery's mom. She's out of the circle to face off against Lindsay Lippert. There's assistant coach Montgomery, the father of Chloe. First pitch, ball. Lippert grounded out to second in the third inning and to short in the first. The 1-0 pitch, line back to Chloe Montgomery, and the throw to first for the 1-3 ground out. Brings up Allie Smith. Smith struck out of the first inning, popped out to third in the third inning. One away in the top of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to Smith. This is down low, ball one. 1-0 pitch by Montgomery. Swung on, popped up into the infield, and the putout is made by second baseman Lauren Roundabush. And the batter, Mickey Facino, the second baseman. Facino was 0 for 2 today on a 1-3 ground out and a pop fly to left field. Here's the first pitch to Facino. Swung on and popped out. Out of play. It's 0-1 on Facino, who was 1 for 4 yesterday with a run and RBI. Here's the 0-1 pitch by Montgomery. High and inside. Brings it 1-1. A 1-1 count on Mickey Facino. 2 outs in the 6th. Pitch by Montgomery. Drops down for ball 2. 2-1. LaSalle Peru won softball regional championships in 1979, back-to-back at 07 and 08. And this year, as Facino pops that one foul out of play. It's a 2-2 count on the second baseman, Mickey Facino. Each team has 3 hits in the game. LaSalle Peru with a couple of doubles, one by Kelsey Turgeon in the second, one by Tylen Chapman in the third. There's the 2-2 pitch by Montgomery, swung on and tapped foul. Still a 2-2 count on Facino. Mike Schmidt in his first season as the Lady Cavaliers head coach. It's a 2-2 count on Mickey Facino. Chloe Montgomery readies. A 2-2 pitch with 2 outs. Here it is, swung on, hit into right field, and the catch is made by Marengo right fielder Reed Karsten, covering a lot of ground. In the outfield, a 1-2-3. 6th inning. It's still scoreless as we head to the bottom of 6. The IHSA Class 3A state championship game. And welcome back to Eastside Center. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning, still 0-0. LaSalle, Peru, and Marengo. The Class 3A state championship game. Leading off for the Indians will be Stephanie Cartwright, the third baseman, followed by Chloe Montgomery, the pitcher, and first baseman Abby Kissick, the 3, 4, 5 hitters in the Marengo lineup. So Cartwright digs in. The left-hander grounded out of the first inning, reached on an error in the third. Here's the first pitch. Drops down for a ball, 1-0 on Stephanie Cartwright. 1-0 count on Stephanie Cartwright. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, hit up to second base, and the throw is made in time by Nikki Facino, the second baseman for the Lady Cavaliers. The pitcher, Chloe Montgomery, at bat. Montgomery, 0 for 2, popped out to left field in the second inning and grounded out to third in the third. 1 away. First pitch. This is for ball 1. A 1-0 count on Chloe Montgomery. Bottom of the 6th inning, each team with 3 hits. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Drops down for ball 2. 2-0 on Chloe Montgomery. Hits for Marengo. Larissa Pfeiffer, 1 single in the second inning. A single by Reed Karsten in the third. A single by Lauren Raudebush in the 5th. That's hit high into center field, making a track on it. Cavaliers center fielder back at the wall. Lindsay Lippert makes the catch for the second out of the inning. High hit ball, just kind of hung in the air, and Lindsay Lippert making a track on it, makes the grab near the wall. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. First pitch to Kissick, misses outside, 1-0 on the Marengo first baseman, who struck out of the 4th inning, grounded out to the pitcher in the second. 1-0 count. The pitch by Smith. Peeled down to third base. Did not go, and that's third base umpire Bill Busking. Stan Perry's over at first, and home plate umpires Tim Alonso. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Slap sent it for strike 1. Two outs in the 6th inning. 0-0 Marengo and LaSalle, Peru. The 2-1 by Allie Smith. Swung on, chopped back to the pitcher. The throw is made for the 1-3 ground out. Another 1-2-3 ends the 6th inning. We head to the 7th inning. Scoreless game. Marengo and LaSalle, Peru in the Class 3A state championship game at the Eastside Center. Welcome back to Eastside Center. We head to the 7th inning. 0-0 in the Class 3A state championship game. LaSalle, Peru, and Marengo. Kelsey Terge, the shortstop, leads off the 7th for LaSalle, Peru, followed by Jenny Leo, the third baseman, and Taylor Schmidt, the first baseman. Here's the first pitch, swung on, fouled, and the catch is made by Marengo third baseman Stephanie Cartwright for the first out. That brings up third baseman Jenny Leo. One out in the top of the 7th, 0-0. Jenny Leo, 0 for 2, fouls that one back, out of play. An 0-1 count on Leo, 0 for 2, grounded out to the pitcher in the second, popped out to the pitcher in the 4th. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is outside, it's 1-1. A 1-1 pitch on the way from Chloe Montgomery. Swung on, high hit into the infield, and catch is made by Cartwright. That brings up Taylor Schmidt, the first baseman. Schmidt singled in her last at bat in the 5th inning. Popped out to short in the 2nd. Stephanie Cartwright, the third baseman for Marengo, has made both putouts in this frame. First pitch misses down and away, 1-0.
Take your time, Flo. Come on, kid.
A 1-0 count on Taylor Schmidt. Pitch from Montgomery. Swung on, lined into left field. Taylor Schmidt is going to make the turn, but not advance to second. She will stay aboard first with a single. A 2-out single by Taylor Schmidt brings up Nina Bassador, the left fielder. Bassador went 3 for 3 yesterday. Popped out today in the 2nd. Sacrifice bunt in the 5th. Hits that one into right field, and the catch is made by Marengo right fielder Reed Karsten. That ends the top of the 7th, bottom of the 7th, coming up 0-0 in the state championship game in 3A, Marengo and LaSalle, Peru. Number 5. Welcome back to the East Side Center. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning, Marengo and LaSalle, Peru scoreless. The Indians will bat. Look at the Marengo dugout along the third base line. They'll lead off with Larissa Pfeiffer, the DP, followed by Alyssa Grudy, the center fielder, and catcher Taylor Carlson, the 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Indians. Allie Smith, the LaSalle Peru pitcher, fires it in for ball 1. One-0 count on Larissa Pfeiffer, the DP. She's 1 for 2. Singled in the 2nd, popped out to 3rd in the 4th, and she hits that one into center field. Larissa Pfeiffer leads off the bottom of the 7th with a single. And that brings up Alyssa Grudy, the center fielder. Grudy had a solo home run in the 3rd inning yesterday in the semifinals, her 3rd of the season. Alyssa Grudy with a runner on first, no outs, bottom of the 7th, showing bunt. Pitch misses outside, ball 1. One-0 count on Alyssa Grudy. Allie Smith's 1-0 pitch. Called strike, it's 1-1. Scoreless game here in the bottom of the 7th, Class 3A state championship game. 1-1 count, runner on first. 0 outs, bottom 7. Lays down a bunt, it's foul. 1-2. Grudy, the center fielder for the Marengo Indians, a 5'5" senior, hit .324 coming into this weekend and went 2 for 3 yesterday. She faces a 1-2 pitch from Allie Smith. Smith fires the pitch up high, misses to even the count, 2-2. Taylor Carlson, the catcher, is on deck for Marengo. Neither team has claimed a state championship in softball. A 2-2 from Smith. Swung on, fouled back. And Grudy to battle with Allie Smith, the LaSalle Peru pitcher. It's 2-2. Marengo has never won a state championship in any sport in school history. Here's the 2-2 from Allie Smith to Marengo's Alyssa Grudy. Swung on, hit into right field, and that's going to drop for a single. And coming around second, Pfeiffer going to slide into third, standing up, and that allows Grudy to take second base. So Alyssa Grudy hits a double, moving Pfeiffer over to third. Bounces back to the wall. Grudy turns, and second base unattended, so Grudy stands up safely and Pfeiffer over at third. Meeting in the circle by the LaSalle Peru Lady Cavaliers. Bottom of the 7th inning, no outs. Runners on second and third for Marengo. Class 3A state championship on the line. Head coach Mike Schmidt talking with his Lady Cavaliers. Larissa Pfeiffer led off the bottom of the 7th with his single. Moves to third on Alyssa Grudy's double. So Grudy over at second, Pfeiffer now at third. And the batter, Taylor Carlson, the catcher. Allie Smith to face Taylor Carlson. Bottom of the 7th inning, 0-0 Class 3A state championship game. Allie Smith readies to fire the first pitch to Taylor Carlson. Swung on, fouled back into the fence. It's 0-1 on Carlson. She popped out to first in the 5th inning, grounded out to second in the 3rd. Runners on second and third for Marengo. Larissa Pfeiffer at third, Alyssa Grudy at second. It's an 0-1 count on Taylor Carlson. Allie Smith fires the 0-1 pitch outside. It's 1-1. 1-1 count with no outs. Bottom of the 7th. Taylor Carlson, the batter. Allie Smith's 1-1 pitch. Swung on, foul down the third base line. And it's a 1-2 count on Carlson. Carlson came in hitting .276. She's batting in the 8th spot for Marengo. Runners on second and third. Larissa Pfeiffer at third. Alyssa Grudy at second. Smith with a 1-2 pitch. Swung on, foul back, and Carlson stays alive on a 1-2. Carlson 0 for 2 today, grounding out to second and popping out to first. It's a 1-2 count on Taylor Carlson. Bottom of the 7th inning, 0-0 game. Runners on second and third. Here's the 1-2 from Allie Smith. That one misses outside, 2-2. 2-2 count on Taylor Carlson. 5 hits for Marengo. Here's the 2-2 by Smith. Runners on second and third. Jams it foul down the third base line. Taylor Carlson, the batter, in the bottom of the 7th inning. 0-0 Marengo with runners on second and third. The 2-2 pitch on the way from Allie Smith to Taylor Carlson. She delivers, swung on, fouled back, and a battle here between Taylor Carlson and Allie Smith. Allie Smith with 4 strikeouts, allowing 5 hits. 2 of those 5 hits coming here in the 7th inning. Runners on second and third for Marengo. 2-2 count on Taylor Carlson. Allie Smith delivers. Swung on, and another foul back by Carlson. Still 2-2. Bottom of the 7th inning in the Class 3A state championship game. Marengo and LaSalle, Peru scoreless. The Indians have runners on second and third. Larissa Pfeiffer at third, Alyssa Grudy at second. Allie Smith heads back into the circle. A 2-2 count. Smith delivers the 2-2. Popped up into left field, and the catch is going to be made. Tagging up is Larissa Pfeiffer from third base, and she is going to slide safely for the win. Marengo, the Class 3A state champions. Taylor Carlson's sac fly scores Larissa Pfeiffer from third base. And the Marengo Indians are the Class 3A state champions. A 1-0 win. Dwayne Nance celebrating a state championship for the Marengo Indians. A sacrifice fly by Taylor Carlson scores Larissa Pfeiffer, and the Marengo Indians win it all in Class 3A. Sliding in safely, Larissa Pfeiffer scores the game-winning run for the Marengo Indians. Softball champions and taking home the first ever state championship in Marengo high school sports history.
gentlemen, we direct your attention to the field for presentation of the first and second place team and individual awards for the 2011 Class 3A IHSA State Softball Tournament. Presenting medallions and trophies are members of the Illinois High School Association Board of Directors attending the tournament. They are Greg Jones of Sparta, Paul Winnington of East Peoria, Jeanette Knuckles of Normal, and Gregory Bradley of Mount Zion. At this time, please meet the Lady Cavaliers of LaSalle, Peru, who finished the 2011 season in second place with a final record of 25 wins and 7 losses. Superintendent Craig Carter. Athletic Director Greg Sarver. Trainer Gina Martin. Head Coach Mike Schmidt. Assistant Coach Randy Hoobie. Assistant Coach Abby Trigg. Assistant Coach Randy Gunya. Now the players. Number 3, Kelsey Turgeon. Number 4, Erica Lawless. Jessica Kolchinski. Number 6, Carly Spelich. Number 7, Taylor Schmidt. Number 8, Allie Smith. Number 9, Mickey Facino. Number 10, Shannon Casa. Number 11, Abby Turgeon. Number 13, Abby Shields. Number 14, Caitlin Pooty. Number 16, Brianna Zima. Number 18, April Coots. Number 19, Ashley Hyder. Number 15, Lindsay Lippett. Number 20, Brittany Zawacki. Number 21, Tyler Chapman. Number 23, Jenny Leo. Number 24, Nina Bassador. Number 25, Ellen Jazowek. And number 33, Haley Wynn. At this time, please meet the Indians of Marengo, who finished the 2011 season in first place with a final record of 33 wins and 9 losses. Superintendent Dan Bertrand. Principal Scott Shepard. Athletic Director Becky Winehandle. Dwayne Nance. Assistant coach, Mike Rodabush. Assistant coach, Randy Boss. Assistant coach, Wayne Montgomery. Assistant coach, Hal Simmons. Assistant coach, Matt Langton. Assistant coach, Shelly Kaminga. Manager, Marcy Bean. Manager, John Dubovich. Now for the players. Number 1, Reed Carson. Number 2, Alyssa Greedy. Number 3, Shay Karsted. Number 4, Bethany Hart. Number 5, Larissa Pfeiffer. Number 6, Lauren Rodabush. Number 7, Stephanie Cartwright. Number 8, Chloe Montgomery. Number 9, Bailey Losoto. Number 10, Megan Simero. Number 11, Abby Kisick. Number 12, Ashley Bohar. And number 13, Taylor Carlson. Will Coach Mike Schmidt and the captains of LaSalle Peru High School please step forward to receive your second place trophy. Will Coach Dwayne Nance and the captains of Marengo High School please step forward to receive your first place trophy.